Most people go to the concert, they look at it and they go, wow, you know, what a great show. And I go to the concert and I go, wow, what a great setup.
Small campus, big results. Personalized learning in a spectacular setting, where the profs actually know your name.
I have lots of stories about stage work, but I always find people doing film, there's more lean time to have conversations than you are when you're doing theater or rock concerts. They show up and they're on stage in costume, go. But I remember doing Shanghai Noon with Jackie Chan and Owen Wilson, and we were like the 6th of July, and we had a snowstorm. It's supposed to be a western town, it's supposed to be Carson City, and everybody shows up and there's about 4 inches of snow on the ground. So all the greens guys, everybody's out with leaf blowers and shovels and brooms, and I remember looking over in front of the saloon set. Jackie's there was blue and red and gold Imperial Guard outfit on. He's in costume, ready to go, and I was like, Jackie, give me your shovel. You're not supposed to be out doing this. He's like, get your own damn shovel, Bruce. And I was like, but he was a hard-working guy, and he respected what everybody did. And I mean, that's what I really love, is that raw, intense energy of all these people. You can really feel the energy when people are into it.
It's a fantastic location for studying environmental biology because you're outdoors. Like, the mountains are amazing. There's water all the way around. You get fresh water, salt water. You can go to any ecosystem you really want to, except for tropical, of course. But I mean, I think it's a great spot. When I learn something, I just go outside and I can figure out what they're talking about and I can understand it. It makes sense. I did a study on Ascophyllum nodosum, and it's a type of seaweed that likes protected areas. It's quite common in Newfoundland, all over the place, and it has these receptacles. It has floats for one, so there are long strands with floats everywhere to make it buoyant. They are female and male plants, but somehow their receptacles end up together. And I know this sounds really confusing, but when the membranes come off of these receptacles, the sperm actually swims in the water to the egg. And that's pretty amazing. And then it also reproduces asexually through budding. So it can just branch off again at the base. So it's a pretty incredible species, I think. I'm pretty impressed by seaweed, it's kind of funny.
Been doing a fair bit of research over the last couple of years, but research and awareness related to avalanche activity in Western Newfoundland. Last year we had a project where we were doing a lot of avalanche education with teens visiting schools. One of the trips that really stands out was our trip to Trout River last year and talking to the students at Jacobin School there. And I told the class about some of the clues to watch out for. One of the real important clues, if you see a shooting crack go across the snow, then that's an indicator that the slope is under tension and you better get off it because it might well avalanche. 5 days later, I got a call from the teacher saying, Keith, you won't believe it, but one of our students triggered an avalanche on the weekend, had to go 80 miles an hour to outrun the avalanche just a few kilometers from Trout River. And he talked to him about it, and he said the key thing that he remembered from the talk was if you see a shooting crack, get off the slope. And he saw this, he took a snowmobile across, saw this crack shoot out, immediately turned and got off the slope, and this huge avalanche came down behind him. He said it saved his life. It was a pretty big, massive avalanche in that particular case.
Sir Wilfrid Grenfell College. Start small, think big.